Okay, greetings again. We are back with finale. Splendid, splendid. The lesson for today, the session, we'll be looking at simple entry. We have been discussing a few items thus far. It's time to put in some notes because this is really what this is about. So, the first method of entry that I would encourage us to spend some time with, it doesn't matter if you master it. Whatever you feel comfortable working with, work with it in so much detail that you are able to master it. But it's very rewarding to have a good hang at different methods of data input. All right. So the first method that we're looking at is simple entry, and we're going to be looking for our simple entry option in our main tool palette. So right at the left hand corner, right here, is our main tool palette. Good. We are actually looking for a note. Right? Simple entry tool. So it has a tooltip that points that out. If there isn't the palette, then in the finale standard menu bar, there is the tools menu. And you can go down that drop menu and find your simple entry. Alright, so I'm now selecting that, and it's forcing me to choose the type of note that I would want to start with. Okay, half note. Alright, so immediately the cursor is armed in pink with a half note. Right? It also places, because if you were keen, let me just bring back my main tool palette. If you were keen on it, it places the word simple in the menu. Alright, let's show you, right? If you watch here keenly, I'm not on the simple entry tool anymore. Simple is not there. Right? So I'm going to simple is added. Now I'm given various options. Use MIDI device for input. Now if this is selected as it is, let's just try to put in some notes. Okay, right? This arms the computer for receiving MIDI data from the keyboard, such as the pitch, which note. However, the type of note is determined by what you would have selected from the simple entry. So you select an 8th note, it arms it with 8th note. Alright, so this allows the computer to be ready for that input. Simple entry options, these are various things that you may want to adjust so that it continues to create new measures whenever they're needed. It checks for extra notes if you have entered more notes than are required in the bar based on the time signature that you would have supplied. It would fill the end of the measure with rest when it is that you are leaving a measure that requires more notes or beats, but you have not put in a pitch. Therefore, it assumes that the rest of it is silence. Good. And the playback notes on entry, with this selected, whenever you click a note, you will hear the pitch. This is deselected, it's silent. Right? Use the simple entry caret. The caret is actually like a cursor, which is a pink icon that we saw when we were, yes, here it is, right here. That's the caret. Now you can also, this is very useful for persons who are coming to finale from another software where they would have developed kinetic rote memory for certain numbers, pads, shortcuts. But this allows you to program your commands, right? It's already pre-programmed. You can either learn these combinations, or if you're new, just learn it. If you are coming from another program and you would have had certain key combinations that you are comfortable with and that you know what they are, you can just spend 2 hours or an hour and reprogram all of this. Set up your default tables and duplicates. You can also import these from the other programs in XML. You can set it up for tablature as well. Right? So this allows you the use of the simple entry tool to be accessible and to be programmed just to make it user friendly, right? So this is how it works. You just click at where you think the notes should be or where you're aiming for the note to be. Also, you can bring up your palette. So instead of going, I mean, this takes a long time to get there, right? You can simply just click here to change the note type. I hope you're seeing clearly what it is that I'm doing. Alright, so I'm just putting in random notes. Doesn't make much sense. Alright, but you get the idea of what this method is about. Alright, good. Now, I would always say that out of clicking and using a menu, using a palette to click to do changes, if you can have a keyboard option, that works faster. Now, we will get into the keyboard method of using simple entry in our next video, but just for this, just for what it's worth, just go ahead and click through, see how this works and so forth. Now I'm stacking notes as in a chord by clicking over, lining it up and clicking. Didn't get that one too correct. Right, this is what I'm looking to do. Alright, so try different things and see how much input you can do with simple entry. So have fun with simple entry. It's a spot to start. Right? So we'll be looking at other uses of simple entry in the future.